are watching Channel Adrian TV.
Yo, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, X, wherever you're listening or watching this. Welcome back to another FanDuel video, and I'm going to talk about my top cash plays and top GPP plays, and also do give you my picks for the week. Now, before we start this video, you know I have to say this disclaimer. Disclaimer, these NFL Week 11 FanDuel picks are for entertainment and informational purposes only and reflect my personal opinions. They are not gambling or financial advice. Please check the daily fantasy sports or sports wagering is legal where you live and play responsibly. Only risk what you can afford to lose. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org for support. And y'all know I just always have to do that because I do not want to get sued. And before I even get to this video, this may be your first video of mine you're watching when it comes to FanDuel. Y'all, I'm sticking to FanDuel pricing because we all know FanDuel pricing, underdog pricing, and DraftKings pricing is different. So I'm going based off FanDuel. And before I even get into my plays, remember, a lot of these plays, especially when it comes to cash games, a lot of the pros and people who play it a lot know what the best top cash game plays are. A lot of times it just comes to a 2v2 or 3v3. Now let's get into the picks. For my cash quarterbacks are JJ McCarthy and Brock Purdy. For GPPs, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Matt Stafford, Caleb Williams, and Lamar Jackson. And I know you may be saying a lot of those GPP quarterbacks sound like better cash plays than McCarthy and Brock Purdy. Remember, it goes to pricing. With how this slate is looking, it's no point. I don't believe in cash games, it's no point for you to go all the way and pay very high for one of those top quarterbacks, because remember, you got to get the best point per dollar. That's why my best cash plays are JJ McCarthy and Brock Purdy, and right now I'm leaning towards JJ McCarthy. But if you want to use other quarterbacks, you can, but I'm just giving you a reasoning to why I have all those better quarterbacks on the tournament side instead of the cash side. And for running backs, Chase Brown, Jaylen Warren, Josh Jacobs, RJ Harvey. For GPPs, Bijan Robinson, Rico Dowdle, Aaron Jones Sr., Christian McCaffrey, and Travis Etienne. And the same thing goes with running backs because Josh Jacobs is cheaper than McCaffrey. McCaffrey, I want to say on FanDuel, is about almost $1,000 more. So I do believe Josh Jacobs is a better cash play because you could save that salary and use it better and use it in your lineup instead of wasting what I think he's like 10K or 10.1 to get McCaffrey. Don't get me wrong, he's a good play, but for cash games, I think he's a little bit expensive. But if you do play him for cash, I understand why. For receivers, for cash, Jamar Chase, Wan'Dale Robinson, Rashid Rice, Romeo Doubs. For GPPs, Justin Jefferson, JSN, Puka Nacua, Emeka Ibuka, and Nico Collins. And the same thing for the receivers. And out of those receivers that are at the top, I do believe I would say Chase and Rashid Rice are better than those other receivers just based off pricing. Because if I could get to Nacua or JSN, I would. But with how my lineup is looking right now for cash games, I'm not able to get that high. Now, for tight ends, cash, Trey McBride, and for GPPs, George Kittle, Gradson, Kyle Pitts Sr., Travis Kelce, K. Dalton, and Theo Johnson. And for tight ends, you can put Trey McBride in the GPP as well. In my personal opinion, I think he's the best overall tight end play for a cash game and GPP. So you can fade Trey McBride, but I don't think that's a good idea. And remember y'all, right now I am 7-3 for the year. So hopefully I can win and make it 8 for 4. But before I end this video, let's go over my picks for the week. Now, of course, that Thursday night football already happened. My Patriots beat the Jets. I knew that was going to happen. The Commanders versus the Dolphins. I got the Dolphins winning that. Panthers versus Atlanta. I know the Panthers won last game, but I'm going to say Atlanta this time. Tampa versus Buffalo. I'm going to say Buffalo, even though Buffalo has been struggling. They just lost to Miami. Tennessee versus Houston. I'm going to say Houston. Chicago versus Minnesota. I'm going to say Minnesota. Green Bay versus New York. Of course, I'm going to go with Packers. Cincinnati versus Pittsburgh. That's a tough one. But I'll give the edge to Pittsburgh. Jacksonville versus Chargers. I'm going to say the Chargers. And Seattle versus the Rams. Oh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. I'm gonna stick with the Rams. And for the 49ers versus Arizona, I'm gonna say the 49ers. Baltimore versus Cleveland, I'm gonna say Baltimore. Kansas City versus Denver, I'm gonna go Kansas City. Detroit and Philadelphia, I'm gonna say Philly. And for the Monday night matchup, I'm going to go with Dallas over the Raiders. And y'all, that's it for my week 11 top cash and GPP plays and picks. And y'all remember, I just give you my picks just for the video. I don't put money on my picks. I really put money towards FanDuel as I show y'all live results every single week. If you're going to play in week 11, good luck. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want FanDuel videos, reaction videos, sneaker reviews, Ask Adrian videos, any videos you could think of, subscribe to Channel Adrian TV.